pass that we make, how strong we are with the ball, because we were not. I mean, you know, they scored 10 in the fourth quarter, and we hung 9 on them, you know, and I'm very disappointed. I really like the crew that's in that locker room. I like coaching them every day. We all have to be better. So it's disappointing to start the year like that. You know, had a 5-point lead at half, promptly gave up 9 straight points with our best 5 in there. Obviously, I've got to change what I talk about at halftime. I got a mental note to do that. But this is a disappointing day. Disappointing.
You all make an adjustment off, I think it was either coming out of a timeout or off a foul. They extend out to a 2-3. You all get a shot in the corner from TP, cut it to 3, and then it seemed like your next 4 or 5 possessions were just rushed. It just seemed like everybody was trying to get a 4-point play to get you in the lead that quickly.
Listen, I hope they listen to the press conference, and I hope they hear you say that, because then it comes from another voice. I mean, you're exactly right. Down 3 at home, basically don't get like 4 straight stops and don't get a shot. Or if we got a shot, it was a shot we couldn't make, you know. And we have to be better. Figure out a way to get those things done, you know. It did help us that 3 didn't play in the first half. You know, she's a heck of a little player, and we couldn't corral her in the second half. She just drove it right at the rim and scored layups. You know, so that did benefit us that she wasn't in there in the first half. But I thought 30 was really good. 13 and 13, couldn't keep her off the glass. You know, that's kind of the story of the game, I guess.
Kadeja, for you personally, getting back out there, and it seemed like, you know, from the jump, you all were able to get out, and your energy really was sparking things. What was it like for you to get out there and get back to action for a little while?
I could tell you I was really nervous. I haven't really played like a full game with the atmosphere, the crowd, and everything in a year. But it was really good for me.
So. The third quarter run for both you girls. What you come out, and was there a hesitation about, you know, okay, hey, let's not lose the lead? It seemed like there were some passive possessions there that, you know, possibly instead of being aggressive, y'all faded away from the basket or something like that. Is it difficult to get into that mentality of staying aggressive and staying on the throttle?
I just think we need to learn that when we have the lead, we need to learn to keep it. I think we need to keep doing the things we did in the first half that got us the lead and carry it over in the second half. I don't know what happened in the third quarter. I mean, we stopped playing defense, we stopped rebounding, we stopped doing what it took to get to that lead. We stopped doing what it took to get to the 30 points. Honestly, like Coach said in the locker room, I honestly have no idea what to say. I'm disappointed too, extremely.
I personally think we were a little hesitant on certain shots. I could say specifically for myself, you know, I was trying to get the right shot, but I also felt like I low-key was rushing some of my possessions and some of the plays. I felt like I could have been a little bit more patient. And I feel like in terms of us rushing off our first play and stuff, I feel like we could have worked the ball a little bit more to get us a better shot in certain situations.
As part of that, just getting to know the personnel, because there were a lot of different groupings in there tonight, and obviously you all have had the close scrimmages, but not really a game situation. Is it just a matter of, you know, building up to that and learning the chemistry of where people are going to be and getting that timing done?
I think so, because when we play, we see it on film, when we play really hard, we play together, and we play for each other, we probably cannot be beaten. And the first half we played like that. First half we played for each other, we played hard, we shared the ball, we did what it took. In the second half we just laid down.
Coach, from that and hearing them say it, is it different to say it and then take it to the court? Like, how do you get that transition to the court?
I mean, I wish I had an answer, but we're gonna have to find it. We're gonna have to figure out the answer. You know, we do have quite a few that were with us. It's just a different team, okay? And I think that they're gonna get it. I think they're gonna click, hopefully soon. You know, you got to get really tough down the stretch of a game to get a basket in. The fouls don't get called. You know, you've got to face up and you've got to get downhill at the rim, and then you can't throw something up there and hope that you're going to get a foul and hope that it's going to go in. And when you look at our shooting percentages, they're just not good enough to find a way to win that game. You know, and I think that we've got to get the ball going more north-south instead of east-west. That's football terminology. But we got to get north-south. And then if they collapse, we have got to kick it out. And then when we kick it out, we can't go 6 for 22 at home. You know, we can't go 6 for 22. This is a team that should identify themselves as shooters. And we didn't. And they've got to work. They've got to continue to work. We are right now. They've got to continue to work. And when, you know, the green light takes off, be a pretty good offensive team probably. I think we made a lot of the right reads tonight and didn't end up with a basket. You know, so they hedge the ball screen. We get it where it's supposed to go. We kick it somewhere else that's probably right quite a few times, and I'm going to go watch. And then didn't finish the play. And you've got to finish plays. If you want to beat a team like Indiana State, you've got to finish the play. You know, got to finish it.
Same for you. I know that you've made your mark as a shooter over the years. Do the shots feel in rhythm tonight? 'Cause it seemed like there were some possessions where you all were, and then some were kind of choppy.
Yeah, tonight I just let it come to me, because it was working tonight for KB, it was working tonight for Taylor, it was working tonight for Kristen, and it didn't work for me. It didn't work for TP sometimes, and I tried my best to let it come to me. I had 4 shots tonight. They tipped some of them, and props to them, because they literally, when I came off a stagger screen, or if I was coming off in the middle of the top of the key, you've seen me do a couple of times, she was there with a hand in my face. They were always there. Wherever I was, they were there. They played really good defense on me tonight.
Turn it over too many times too. 22 turnovers. You know, it's a team that pressured a little bit, but not anything wild. I mean, there's bad decisions in there.
Anything else?